Pronoun antecedent agreement. They're a couple of big words for a really simple concept. Pronouns are words that stand in for nouns. They're words like I, me, him, her, you, them, us, herself, we, him, they. They're words that stand in and replace a noun. The antecedent is the noun that the pronoun refers to. So here we've got our pronouns, they, and they refer to these two words, Ed and John. And Ed and John, those are your antecedents. Now over here we have another pronoun, it. It's not referring to Ed and John. It is referring to party. So Ed and John went to the party. They both enjoyed it. So it is referring to party. So party is the antecedent for it. In this one, you've got she, that's your pronoun, and she is referring to Tina. Tina is your antecedent, and she is your pronoun. And in the last one, you've got somebody stole my bag. Somebody is your pronoun, and in that sentence, you have no antecedent. The thing you have to remember with pronouns and antecedents is that you have to make them match. They have to match in a number of ways, but in this way, we're going to make them match in person. So a singular pronoun, she, needs to match with the singular antecedent, Madeline. So if you have Madeline loves pickles, but she hates pickled beets, Madeline is singular, and she is your singular pronoun. And these two things match each other. In this one, Madeline, singular pronoun, loves pickles, but they hate pickled beets. They, that's a plural pronoun, and it doesn't match with your singular antecedent. So it's not okay. Here's one tricky concept that we're going to cover with pronoun antecedent agreement. There are some indefinite pronouns that are always singular, even if they don't seem like they should be singular. They are, and you have to use the singular antecedent to make the match. So words that are always singular are words like each, every, one, either, neither, another, everyone, everybody. So it doesn't matter that everybody seems like a big gaggle of humans. It's not. It's singular. For this part, the rule is the rule. To make your pronouns and your antecedents match, if you're going to use indefinite pronouns that are singular, it doesn't matter that it doesn't sound right. You have to make them match. So if you say, everybody has his or her flute, his or her are singular, and everybody is singular. Those two things need to match. You cannot say, everybody has their flute, because this one's singular and this one's plural. Now they don't match. It sounds silly, but it's true. Same with each. Each makes the subject singular. So each of the doctors has his or her stethoscope. You can't say each of the doctors has their stethoscope, because their is plural. His or her is singular, and that matches with each. This sounds silly. Always putting in his or her sounds ridiculous. The way that you're going to avoid doing that is by switching it so that you're not using the singular pronoun anymore. Now you're going to make the subject plural so that you can use the pronoun there. The way that you're going to do that is by changing it to the flute players, which is plural. And now you can use their. The flute players have their flutes. Or the doctors, which is plural, have their stethoscopes. So you're saying exactly the same thing, but you've just switched it so that you've made your subject plural, so now you can make your pronoun plural. So to recap, pronouns are words that stand in for nouns. The antecedent is the noun that the pronoun refers to. And the pronoun and the antecedent, they need to match.